Hello, this is Goku 4071 back here with a review and first thoughts video. Yes, this is a recommended video by both DBE fan and DR certifications. Thank you for the recommendations. I love them. Keep them coming. But let's get into this. First, I'm going to be reviewing Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. These are going to be quick and they're nostalgic reviews. So this isn't going to be, and sorry to steal that from you, blows himself up, dude. But this is more me reviewing how I remember it, not me playing the game and having a great understanding of it. So this is going to be me just remembering when I was a child and actually playing these games, because I did play these games when I was a child, even though I was like 8 when the first one came out. I think I was 8. Yeah, I was about 8 when the first one came out. So let's get into the review. Okay, let's start with the first one, obviously, Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 is my least favorite of the trilogy. And when I mean the trilogy, I mean 1, 2, and 3, obviously. Mortal Kombat 1 was, I don't know, it was a rough game to kind of talk about, because I don't remember it. I know that they used weird graphics, like you actually had actors, and they had done some weird thing with it, so it was kind of cool. It was different. But the reason Mortal Kombat really became the game it became was because it had blood. And unfortunately, I had to go to a friend's house to even see that, and that was Mortal Kombat 2 that I got to see that, because I had a Super Nintendo. I did not have a Sega Genesis. And on a Super Nintendo, I know in the first game, there was no blood. Nintendo didn't want blood in the game. So I didn't even get to have blood the first time when I played Mortal Kombat 1, and that really took away from the game. I think that it was gray, so technically there was blood. So it was kind of awkward. They were sweating, but it was gray. I think the fatalities were in the Super Nintendo one, but I don't know. If they weren't, please just leave me a comment. Be nice, because I recently did a video and people aren't being as nice. People act like things I say, when I say something wrong, people act like I'm a moron and they treat me mean, even though in one of my videos I say clearly I'm not sure, but I think, and I was wrong, and somebody butchered me. But it's not about that. So Mortal Kombat 1 had some good characters. It had Sub-Zero, it had Scorpion, it had Liu Kang. Those are the characters I remember, and those are the characters I liked. And Reptile was a hidden character, and I liked those characters. I liked playing the game. I thought it was fun. Now, Mortal Kombat 2 was the game I finally remember, and it's probably my favorite of the Mortal Kombat games. Mortal Kombat 2 was quite, I remember it quite different. I remember it having massive amounts of characters. But when I was researching this video, or not researching, because I said this is nostalgic, but when I was getting pictures for this video, I had realized how few characters were in this game. Reptile was in it. Smoke was a hidden character in this one, if I'm not... Yeah, Smoke was definitely a hidden character. I forgot how Smoke was, but he was. He was the, I think the 4th ninja. Jade also was a hidden character. So there were more hidden characters. Liu Kang returns, having all the same moves, but then he adds a few moves. He's got cool fatalities. He's got brutality. I don't know if animalities were in this game, but there were also babalities and friendalities, and there were so many alities. I call them alities, that it was ridiculous this time around. And a lot of the new characters were interesting. They had a couple new female characters. Basically, everyone from the first game returned. Shao Kahn was playable in this one. The game functioned very similar to the first one, but it was more streamlined and better. The bonus mode returned, and it was much more improved, I believe. And this game was just so much fun to play, and I remember having hours and hours upon hours of fun with this game. Over 50 hours, and that was good, and the multiplayer was really good. And I went over to a friend's house, and I ended up actually buying a friend's Sega Genesis, and this game came along with it, because I never actually bought a Sega Genesis new. Almost every other system I've ever bought, except for my 360, I got new. My 360 I didn't get new because I got it free, so I'm never gonna complain about something that's free. Now let's get on to Mortal Kombat 3. I don't have a lot of fond memories of this game. I didn't play it that much. I don't remember how much I played it, but I was kind of getting sick and tired of Mortal Kombat when this game came out. I did play it, and I did have some fun with it, but nowhere near as fun as I had with the first one. Nowhere near as how much fun I had with the second one. And nowhere near as fun as I had with the first one, yeah, that's true. But it added in new things like combos that had new characters I don't care about, but it had new characters. I think Smoke now is just a normal character, but then they had the Cyber Ninjas, which I thought was but then they had breakable terrain, which is now pretty much a staple of these type of games, and I love that. I do love that. I also like the kill stages that Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 had, where I believe 3 had them, where if you do a certain thing, you can actually kill your opponent. I do love that idea of those games. That was so much fun. And these games are fun games. They're not the best games, and they're nowhere near as good as Street Fighter. It's 2, of course. But they're still very fun games. They're not as fluent as Street Fighter, but they had blood and gore, and being an adolescent kid and being a teenager, this was my way of actually getting to see blood and gore. I got to see R-rated movies, of course, but this was just another source of that type of entertainment. And I enjoyed playing these games, and I think these games are a lot of fun. I think they're good games. I enjoy playing them, and I do plan to play future Mortal Kombat games as they come out. So that's my review of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. Now let's get on to my first thoughts about the brand new Mortal Kombat game. Right now, working title, Mortal Kombat 9. It's going to probably have something much better. Hopefully it's not going to be called Mortal Kombat. But let's get into my thoughts about the game. The game looks fantastic. The game is doing new things. So far the character roster is kind of upsetting me, but as it's a working title, and even as Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Spider-Man isn't confirmed. And I know he's in the game, so I'm not too worried about confirming. There are a lot of characters that have been confirmed, and I'm happy with the characters so far that have been confirmed. Shao Kahn, Sub-Zero. I don't know who else, but there are a lot of good characters in that game. I can't wait to play this. And there's like a tag team mode, very much like Marvel vs. Capcom games, and I think that's cool, being able to actually have new elements to it. I'm hoping for online play. That's a big thing for this game. It's got to have online play. And I'm hoping for more characters. I'm hoping for characters I know. I'm hoping for new characters. I'm certainly hoping for Liu Kang. He's my favorite character, and I know all his moves, or basically all his moves, not his fatalities, of course, because I like his simplisticness, but I actually like the character. I like the Chinese warrior guy who's awesome, and he's the hero of the Mortal Kombat, so I think he should definitely be in the game. And I like the fact that they're kind of incorporating 2 into a lot of this. They have a few things from 3. I think they have a couple of city levels, but they do have a lot of nods to 2 in this game, so I'm very happy with this game. I do plan to rent or buy, depending on if I can even rent it and how much it will be to buy it. But I definitely will be playing this game when it comes out. I hopefully will do a review. So this is Goku4071 here with a requested review. Please leave a comment or a video response if you want me to if you want to leave a comment doing a suggested thing that I might do in the future, go ahead. I'll see you next time, YouTube.